I call on Members' Order of the Day number 3.
Official Information Parliamentary Under-Secretaries Amendment Bill, first reading.
Call Adrian Ruffing.
I move that the Official Information Parliamentary Under-Secretaries Amendment Bill be now read a first time. I nominate the Government Administration Committee to consider the bill. Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker.
Tēnā koe.
This bill is about upholding the intent of the Principal Act, the Official Information Act 1982. And I want to refer to the purposes of the Official Information Act, sir. The purposes talk about the principle of the executive government's responsibility to Parliament. It talks about increasing the availability of official information. It talks about enabling more effective participation in the making of and administration of laws and policies. And it talks about promoting the accountability of ministers of the Crown and officials. Sir, there is an anomaly within this Act, though. The anomaly is that it does not include Parliamentary Under-Secretaries. Parliamentary Under-Secretaries are not under this bill, and my bill seeks to fix that anomaly. My bill seeks to fix that by inserting a clause under Section 2, the interpretation of the Principal Act, by inserting a definition of Minister of the Crown to mean a Minister, Associate Minister, or Parliamentary Under-Secretary. I've done this because the Official Information Act is one of the few mechanisms of democratic accountability in New Zealand to give taxpayers and voters the confidence that decisions made on their behalf are right and proper. We have some grave concerns about the way in which the government has operated under this Act. Only a year ago, the Prime Minister, John Key, admitted that the government sometimes delays releasing official information right up to the deadline if it's in the best interest for them to do so. At the time, the Chief Ombudsman, Beverly Wakeham, made it quite clear that they are not allowed to delay right up to the 20-day deadline for political purposes. The government's record on transparency has been woeful. Just yesterday, the High Court ruled Trade Minister Grosser acted unlawfully responding to an official information request. And I mention these, sir, in the context that there seems to be a culture within this government of either avoiding or just not responding appropriately and in a timely fashion to OIA requests. And therein lies the reason for this bill, sir. We at Labour are committed to open and transparent government, which is why this bill is now before the House. The bill aims to fix this anomaly and to maintain the high standards of transparency that taxpayers demand of their government. It's not the only
I'm sorry to interrupt the honourable member. The time has come for me to leave the chair. This debate is interrupted and I shall resume the chair at 7:30.